Hey guys, welcome to my first what I eat in a day video, pregnancy edition. You see me cooking loads of food. I have lots of leftovers, which I'm pretty much meal prepping in the video. So if you're watching the video and looking like, wow, she's using the oven a lot, it's because I'm filming this throughout a couple days, and I'm eating this throughout the day. So it's not a lot of cooking throughout the week. It's just baking a lot and eating the leftovers. In the video, you will see that I'm incorporating a lot of fruits and vegetables. The meals are packed with fiber, good fats, and loads of nutrients. And if you're concerned about constipation during pregnancy, this is what I've been eating to make sure that I have bowel movements daily. If you're looking to have good digestion during your pregnancy, just follow this video and you'll be having bowel movements, poops every day. So stay tuned to the video, and I have some clips in here with my son. It's all about filming while you have a toddler running around, and this is real life. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy. Bye. So first up, of course, is breakfast. I have eggs, black beans, sauteed spinach, cucumbers, and avocado, which is delicious for breakfast. So right now I'm starting off with the fresh spinach. I'm starting off with butter in the pan. Sometimes I do use olive oil. It depends on what I'm in the mood for. I'm using the spatula to just move the spinach around so it won't stick or won't burn in the pan. And it's very easy to do, and it doesn't take long to saute. And here's my spinach. So I'm using a small plate for portion control, and I have 3 hard-boiled eggs, avocado, English cucumber, spinach and black beans, salt and black pepper. And also I have cayenne pepper because I'm craving spicy, extra spicy while I'm pregnant. And this hot sauce that I discovered in California, and I found it in Michigan, but I usually use Frank's hot sauce. But I'm using this hot sauce today, which I almost love better than Frank's. I'm starting off with spinach, which has high levels of vitamin K, also antioxidants like vitamin A, and high levels of calcium, which is good for bone health. Also, we have our black beans, which are a good source of protein, fiber, and iron. Also, we have our cucumbers, which is also high in antioxidants and is found to reduce blood sugar levels. We have our eggs for healthy fat and loads of protein. Last, we have avocado, which is one of my favorites. It has more potassium than bananas. It's high in fiber. It also has monounsaturated fatty acids, which can be also found in nuts, and it's also high in antioxidants. This is optional, but I sprinkled a little bit of salt all over my plate, and I'm adding loads of pepper for spice onto my eggs, as well as cayenne pepper. This is very optional. Like I said, I love spicy, and I'm craving it even more now that I'm pregnant. And if that wasn't enough, I'm adding my hot sauce. Lots and lots and lots of hot sauce. I go through these bottles very fast, very quickly for that burning sensation that I love.
Look at the camera.
Please take us to Dr. Flat's office, Troll.
Camera. What is happening? That's the camera.
Well,
Camera. Where's the camera?
Who's that?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Camera.
Now it's time for lunch. I created this veggie salad with salmon, which is inspired by a salad that I love to get from California Pizza. I will say I did forget the roasted corn, but the quinoa is a very good starch replacement.
Say hi.
Hi.
Maxwell.
What's on?
What's this?
Baby cover.
No, what's this?
And a bucket.
No, what's this? Pepper? What's this? Maxwell, what's this?
Apple.
What's this?
Pee-pee.
What's this?
And chimney.
And what's this?
And then pee-pee. Now,
What's this?
and then what?
Yeah, squash.
And then mushrooms.
So for the salad, we have eggplant, we have a bell pepper, green bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, orange bell pepper,
Yes.
a red bell pepper, yellow squash, zucchini, mushrooms, and asparagus. So first up are mushrooms. I love mushrooms. They are a great source of vitamin D and antioxidants. And I'm just chopping them up in wedges.
Okay, can mommy have the zucchini, please?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Next up is zucchini, and many of these vegetables have many vitamins and minerals, but I'm just mentioning the ones that stand out. So for zucchini, it is high in antioxidants like vitamin A. So I'm cutting the zucchini into quarters before I dice it. And there goes my son throwing a yellow pepper on the table because he wants me to cut it. And there you have it. The zucchini's all chopped up. And now I'm getting into the eggplant. And the eggplant I'm cutting also into quarters before I chop it up as well. And eggplant is also high in antioxidants and may promote blood sugar control. Now it's time for the yellow squash. I'm cutting the yellow squash in half, and I would have cut it in quarters too, but it doesn't really matter. But yellow squash is high in vitamin C, iron, and folate. Now it's time for the asparagus, and I like to take the asparagus and break it, as you can see right now. I'm breaking it where it naturally breaks, and that's the part I want to cut off because I don't want to eat that. It doesn't really get tender when you cook it. So I'm cutting that and throwing that away, and I'm cutting the asparagus into inch in length. And asparagus is high in vitamin K, folate, and has many antioxidants as well.
Pepper, please. Thank you.
Do what?
Thank you.
Do what?
No squash.
What happened?
I don't need the squash.
Now let's get started with cutting the multicolored peppers. I'm starting off with the yellow pepper, and I think the yellow pepper out of all the peppers is a mild sweetness to it, and I think the red one is the sweetest out of all the multicolored peppers. And then I would say the orange, and then the yellow, and then of course you have the bell pepper, which is not really, it's sweet if you're cooking it, but I would say the red pepper is the sweetest of all. And multicolored peppers are high in vitamins, but the red pepper has around 200% of your daily vitamin C intake, which is more than oranges.
Mama have the orange pepper.
Doing the apple. Do apple.
Thank you so much, Maxwell. Can mommy have the red pepper, please?
You put the red pepper.
Thank you. Can mommy have the green pepper?
What the green pepper?
Thank you, Maxwell.
Here's our multicolored bell peppers cut up in 1-inch squares. And after rinsing the vegetables really well, I'm going to add my olive oil to the vegetable mix. And I also have sea salt, fine grained sea salt, and some black pepper. Now I'm really heavy-handed on the black pepper because, like I said, I like spice, but you can add as much as you want or as less as you want. And also that goes for the salt. If you want to opt out for the salt, don't put salt in there, but I like a little salt. And I'm adding my olive oil before I really give the vegetables a good mix. I want all the vegetables to get covered with the salt, the pepper, and the olive oil.
Yes, vegetables.
What is? Zero.
Stay over there, baby. Hot.
At 400 degrees for about 40 minutes in a nonstick pan, the vegetables are ready. After washing my salmon off and dabbing the water off, I'm adding sea salt, Lawry's seasoned salt. Now I have 2 different salts here, I know, but I'm very light with both, so the fish won't be salty. And also Mrs. Dash. I love a lot of Mrs. Dash on my salmon, and I have so many different types of Mrs. Dash seasonings in my pantry. So my non-stick skillet is ready to go. I already heated up with some olive oil on medium to high heat. Initially I have it on high heat and then I cut it down because I want my salmon to have a crispy outer part. I love crispy salmon. So if you have fish that has skin on it, I like to put the skin down and then flip it over and just peel it off. It's just easy for me that way because I don't have a fish knife. After seasoning that side, I do add more oil to the pan, making sure that all the parts of the fish is covered in oil because I do not want my fish to stick to the pan. And I don't know exactly how long I let the fish sit in the pan, but I do have a thermometer, or I'll just make sure the sides of the fish is not pink. You can also cut it down the middle to make sure there's no pink, but 145 is the goal, 145 and above. You don't want it too high because you don't want it dry. Once again, I'm starting off with a small plate for portion control. I have my roasted veggies, my cooked quinoa, some pickled artichokes, some avocado, and the cooked salmon. This dressing here, I would say, is very similar to the dressing that is found in the salad at California Pizza. It is a Walmart brand. Now I'm adding my romaine lettuce. Romaine lettuce has more nutrients than iceberg lettuce. Some say iceberg lettuce is like eating crunchy water, but I love iceberg lettuce for my wedge salads. As you can see, I'm adding my roasted vegetables to the plate. You can be as heavy-handed as you want. Next, I'm adding the quinoa, which is high in fiber and is a complete protein, which is awesome. Adding some avocado, which I already explained the nutritional value of avocados. My pan-seared salmon is next, which is rich in omega-3s, great for brain health and reduces inflammation, and of course is a great source of protein. And last, my artichokes, high in fiber and has the most antioxidants and protein of any vegetable. Now I'm going to add my salad dressing. I'm just adding this is more like a teaspoon, but the serving for this I think is a tablespoon, but you don't really need a lot of dressing because you're getting a lot of flavors from the vegetables and the seasoning on the salmon. And voila, here you go. Here is the finished product. I did forget to mention that I did forget to roast the artichoke.
What happens to the food in your stomach? Maybe you can think about what happens to the food in your stomach too. Let's go get some answers.
It is a coincidence that my son was watching Sit the Science Kid when they were talking about how food digests in your belly, and that's a picture of when I first started roasting chicken. I used to roast whole chickens, but I could not find my roasting rack. Later on, you will see me using a baking pan with foil. Anyway, after rinsing off my chicken, I added olive oil to this large pan and of course some Mrs. Dash original. Many times I will use the lemon pepper Mrs. Dash and squeeze some fresh lemon over the chicken as well, which is very delicious. I'm adding my sea salt and some Lori's seasoned salt as well before I start mixing with my hands. Now you will see that I have different cuts of chicken in this pan, but I also roasted some chicken wings as well, which you will see later on. At 500 degrees, I'm roasting my chicken with a foil layered pan so the chicken will stick to the pan.
Come here. You want to see?
I see.
Okay, hold on. I'll show you.
Down, down, down your throat. And then they go down all the way into your stomach.
Wow. Susie, is that when our stomachs make noise?
Yes, it is. The noise we hear is the sound.
I also have sweet potato, which tastes better roasted in my opinion at 400 degrees, and that's high in fiber and vitamin A. And here is my Dole chopped kit salad. It's a sunflower crunch and they have different flavors, but this is my favorite. And I do throw away the bacon sometimes, many times, to save on calories.
Hello there, Nate.
I
Hey, what do you think happens to the food in your stomach?
think the pieces of food in my stomach get together and play.
Huh.
You know, pretzels play with little bits of grapefruit.
I think my stomach mixes everything around and turns it all into soup.
For our a snack. I'm leaving you guys with frozen grapes and a handful of almonds, which is packed with protein, healthy fats, and etc. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.